Hey guys, so quick weekly update and also monthly update because the monthly close is in just under 2 days on Bitcoin and crypto for you. So, starting out on the higher time frame on the monthly here, this month hasn't given us a whole lot. We're a bit of a doji at the moment, so really not a whole lot to go off there. We can see that we are still getting divergence from that high to that high, and then also just slightly from the previous high there as well. So a bit of a complex bearish divergence here. Overall, we are still holding up okay, but it definitely does look like starting to weaken a little bit. If we go into the weekly time frame, we can see our key level through here where we had previous resistance. You can see sellers stepped in, sellers. We broke through, we've tested as support, now we're testing as support again. So this is a really key level because if we do break down and through here, then where did these buyers go? They were happy buying here. If they don't and they're gone, then all of a sudden something's changed. So from a market structure point of view, you can see that buyers are stepping in higher, stepping in higher here. Now, at the moment, it's looking like higher, but if we come down through and we get below this level, all of a sudden they won't be buying higher anymore. So then we'll have potentially a change in market structure depending on how the highs go, but all of a sudden we won't be buying higher. So that'll be our first strike of market structure there. So what you want to see is in a trend, you want to see buyers higher, sellers higher, buyers higher, sellers higher, and then a reversal is when all of a sudden we do something like this. So you can see buyers stepping in higher, stepping in a little bit higher, and all of a sudden they're gone. Where did they go? And then sellers stepping in higher, now they're stepping in lower, something's changed, right? So that's what I'm looking at here, a potential getting close to a change of market structure, but this is weekly time frame, so this is going to take a fair bit of time to play out anyway. Down in on the daily now, we can see we have a support level here, which is the same. See those sellers still over there, same level, support level there. At the moment, we have just bounced off. So technically, you can call that a change of market structure there. See, we've gone up, come down, created a higher low, and then we've broken through. It is very tight though. I don't love it, but it is technically a change of market structure. But overall, we're still just stuck in this larger range here. So even though we do have a change of market structure, technically in an uptrend, the bigger picture says that we're still just going sideways at the moment. So there's really nothing for me to act on here at the moment. We're either going to do one or two things. We're either going to break down and fall away and start trending down, or we're going to head on up back to here and then we're going to break out to the upside. So either way, that's what I'm looking for. Anywhere in between here is not of great interest to me. We could just go sideways as well. So I don't want to be stuck trying to find trades when we're just going sideways. That's not how I trade. But that is the nuts and bolts of Bitcoin there. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. Need some more data. Bitcoin dominance. At the moment, we're just slightly in no man's land. So you can see we did have a change of structure down here where we started heading up and trending up. And at the moment, the trend is still intact. We're still on the way up. If as long as we stay above this point here and we don't come down below there, then the trend will be fine. And then obviously for the move up, if we break up through and get a candle close above that point, that's where things start to look even worse for altcoins and the crypto market as a whole. USDT dominance. Again, this is in bullish market structure right now. So nothing really too much there, but we're currently trending up. So need to wait and see if this breaks up higher. At the moment, this is why it's very hard to justify being long on crypto. You've got Bitcoin dominance in an uptrend. You've got USDT dominance in an uptrend. So it's hard to sort of go against the data there on multiple charts. So wait and see what happens with that one. We're either going to break up and continue, or we're going to roll over, create a lower high, and then change market structure and head back down. ETH BTC. So I did a post on this one on Facebook. You can see we came down, we dropped down below this level. So we had a big push up and then we're correcting that move. Buyers stepped in here. We came down under that level and then we got straight back above. So we should only break major support or resistance for one or two reasons. And that's either to continue the trend where we roll over, or it's to grab liquidity, which is what this potentially looks like at the moment on ETH BTC. So we need buyers to hold here and we need to break up above there, and that'll be a change in market structure, finish the downtrend and start the uptrend there. So very clearly watching that level on ETH BTC, and I'll be keeping a close eye on that one. That's pretty much all I got for you today. There's not really too much overall, but keep an eye on the markets, need a bit more data, and we'll see what comes over the coming days and weeks. Thanks.